You know who go the hardest. Now roll out the red carpet. The 90s song and it belongs to us. The time has come. Now raise them up. When we hit the streets, it's a main event. Like we landed on the moon. Nothing been the same since. Now let the limelight shine bright. We're in our prime at the time of our life. We own the night. Hear us screaming louder. Can you see the fire in our eyes? Come on. We own the night. Walk among the giants in a den of lions. It's our time. That's right. We own the night. We own the night. We own the night. Living to the fullest like we got your bullets on racing, car chasing, amazing. We everywhere, doing everything. Don't blink, you don't want to miss a thing. Let's go. Living to the fullest like we got your bullets on racing, car chasing, amazing. We everywhere, doing everything. Don't blink, you don't want to miss a thing.
Night, hear us screaming louder. Can you see the fire in our eyes?
We own the night. Walk among the giants in a den of lions. It's our time. Come on. We own the night. We own the night. That's right. We own the night. We own the night.
Impact in 3, 2, 1.
We own the night. Come on. We own the night. We own the night. That's right. Are you ready? Here we go. Let's get started. Illuminate the darkness. You know who go the hardest. Now roll out the red carpet. The 90s song and it belongs to us. We own the night.
Wrestling fans, welcome back to the Nation Network. Tonight, we bring you a brand new program. This is the Impact Zone, featuring the stars of Impact Wrestling, and our main event tonight could be a pay-per-view headliner, but it's right here on the Nation Network. 8-man tag team match. You will not believe it.
Impact in 3, 2, 1.
We own the night. Come on. We own the night. We own the night. That's right. Are you ready? Here we go. Let's get started. Illuminate the darkness. You know who go the hardest. Now roll out the red carpet. The 90s song and it belongs to us. We own the night. We own the night. Come on. We own the night. We own the night. That's right. Are you ready? Here we go. Let's get started. Illuminate the darkness. You know who go the hardest. Now roll out the red carpet. The 90s song and it belongs to us. The time has come. Now raise them up. When we hit the streets, it's a main event. Like we landed on the moon. Nothing been the same since. Now let the limelight shine bright. We're in our prime at the time of our life. We own the night. Hear us screaming louder. Can you see the fire in our eyes? Come on. We own the night. Walk among the giants in a den of lions. It's our time. That's right. We own the night. We own the night. We own the night. Living to the fullest like we got your bullets on racing, car chasing, amazing. We everywhere, doing everything. Don't blink, you don't want to miss a thing. Let's go. Living to the fullest like we got your bullets on racing, car chasing, amazing. We everywhere, doing everything. Don't blink, you don't want to miss a thing.
Night, hear us screaming louder. Can you see the fire in our eyes?
We own the night. Walk among the giants in a den of lions. It's our time. Come on. We own the night.
All right, fans, we are ready to kick off the action here on our debut episode of Impact Zone. It's going to be a tag team matchup as we take a look at the first entrant into this match, Caleb Conley.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Georgia, weighing in at 210 pounds, Caleb.
Want to welcome all of you joining us here live on the Nation Network, Infrared TV. Corey Andrews in the house. Welcome one, welcome all, and we ask that you take a moment and drop a like by clicking that like button down below on the video as things kick off right here in the Impact Zone. We have got plenty of action coming your way later on this evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's an 8-man tag team match. We'll hear more about it as the night goes on, but I'm telling you right now, this is going to be huge.
And his partner, from New York, weighing in at 184 pounds, Landon Kidd.
The Laredo Kid coming down towards the ring, and these two gentlemen are going to have to go up against a team that has come into their own as of late. They're a little unpredictable. You never know exactly what you're going to get with them. The Swingers making their way down the aisle at this point in time. Zicky Dice and Johnny Swinger have formed a very interesting tag team combination as of late, and they've had some success, not to say that
And their opponent,
they've taken on necessarily the top of the line here in Impact yet.
444 pounds, Dickie the Iceman, and Johnny.
But this will be a good test for them as well, as we're taking a look at a couple of guys that definitely know their way around the squared circle. The Laredo Kid, up and coming, but tremendous young talent. One of the standout stars in the X division. Well, these two guys aren't too full of themselves now, are they? Our first chance to see them as a tag team here on the Nation Network. We've seen them individually in the past. We know Zicky Dice was working closely with Brian Myers, but there's been a falling out there. Didn't take much time at all for him to land on his feet, though, and find a new partner. Caleb Conley comes out off the turnbuckle and got caught with a clothesline. Nice move right there. Caught him with a single-handed flapjack, planting him hard into the canvas. Not a lot of love right here for the Swingers here tonight. When it comes to wrestling styles, a lot of questionability in what they bring to the match. Nice senton splash right there by Caleb Conley. Young man's actually quite the journeyman at this point in time. He has been around the circuit, so to speak. Had an extensive stint in NWA wrestling. Has been in the MLW and several others in between, honing his craft. As he's now finding himself in the Impact Zone where anything can happen. Now walking Zicky Dice back over towards his corner, but he's not going to make it as Zicky Dice decides to change direction. And now, once again, hooks up, sends him into the turnbuckle, follows him in with a big right hand, and another one now. And Zicky Dice has the tables turned on him. Caleb Conley, the powerplex right into the turnbuckle. Swinger reaching out to make the tag, but Zicky Dice didn't know which end was up after that shot. Tag made now, the Laredo Kid, the legal man in. Nice double team right there, and Zicky Dice is going to be looking to make the tag as soon as he can. Back up to his feet and a big right hand again. Size and strength advantage will definitely be in the category and corner of Zicky Dice in this particular matchup especially. Forearm shiver, and Laredo is in trouble right here as Zicky catches him with a bulldog off the ropes. Laredo Kid turning things around. Zicky Dice made a choice, and I don't think it was a very smart one as it's turning out. Double super kick. He could have sent him into his own corner and didn't. Instead makes the hot tag, and here comes Johnny Swinger. Running clothesline. And another one. This one ducked out, however. Went for it again and again ducked out. Irish whip reversal. Conley now onto the apron. Swinger going to bring him back in the hard way as Zicky Dice still out on the floor right now. Tremendous clothesline by Johnny Swinger, and Caleb Conley on the receiving end of the punishment now. Going to work on the lower body now with that DDT on the leg. Follows it up with yet another clothesline, and Johnny Swinger seems to be very happy with the way things are going for him. Belly to back suplex, and Conley reaches up and he's able to make the tag. Laredo Kid, the legal man, in. Thought he was going to get Johnny Swinger, but he ran right into a boot. Johnny Swinger going to make him pay the price for that one. Driving the tip of the knee right into the forehead. Irish whip now, and Laredo Kid finds himself in the wrong corner. Tag made, double team coming up by the Swingers at this point in time. Oh, wait a minute, what do they got in mind? Up for the suplex. Oh, kick to the back of the head. Zicky Dice thinks he's got him right where he wants him, and he might be correct. Here comes that neck breaker. Shades of Rick Rude. Goes for the cover, hooks the leg. Will that be enough? Referee's in position. There's two. And Laredo Kid able to get a shoulder up. Right now, the Swingers are in complete control of this matchup. Things definitely going their way. Didn't start out that way. The double team shoots him to the ropes. Back out front. Double elbow. Follows it up with another one. This time to Laredo Kid using his speed to get out of the way and avoid the impact there. Rolls through, comes up with another suplex. Nicely done, Laredo Kid. Showing why he has been a rising star here in Impact. Takes it now down to the mat with that wrestling gator roll. Laredo Kid now on the outside trying to regain his composure, it looks like. Swinger rolls through. He's got him in trouble, and now what's he going to do here? Tremendous move right there by Johnny Swinger. Variation of the belly-to-belly suplex, along with a side hip toss worked in. And here comes another neck breaker. Very much the same that we saw from Zicky Dice. He took one. Will he be able to absorb two? That is yet to be seen. Oh, Conley just took out the referee. Johnny Swinger now just took out Caleb Conley. They know that they had this match wrapped up. They are not happy with the way things have gone. And now perhaps going to make them pay the ultimate price right here. Zicky Dice lapping at Laredo Kid. No one to make the save this time. Shoulders are on the mat. And the match is over. The Swingers get the victory here tonight in the opening contest, ladies and gentlemen. What a match it was. We're going to take a look back at some of the action earlier on tonight. There was that neck breaker delivered by Zicky Dice. Shades of the Rude Awakening, no doubt about it. Looked like he had him. Double elbows right there, finding their mark. Nice move right there. Johnny Swinger and Zicky Dice teaming together to put him down. You see Zicky Dice right there laughing at the Laredo Kid.
Here are your winners, Dickie the Iceman and Johnny.
Plenty more action to still come. Stay with us, ladies and gentlemen. We're just getting started. This is Impact Zone.
moon, nothing been the same since. Now let the limelight shine bright. We're in our prime, at the time of our life. We own the night. Yeah. Hear us screaming louder. Can you see the fire in our eyes? Come on. We own the night. Walk among the giants in a den of lions. It's our time. That's right. We own the night. Whoa. We own the night. We own the night. Looking to the fullest like we got your bullets on racing, car chasing, amazing. We everywhere, doing everything. Don't blink, you don't want to miss a thing. Let's go. Looking to the fullest like we got your bullets on racing, car chasing, amazing. We everywhere, doing everything. Don't blink, you don't want to miss a thing.
Night, hear us screaming louder. Can you see the fire in our
All right, fans, we are ready for our next matchup. Hold on just a moment.
Making his
Sami
way to the
Callihan.
ring from New York, weighing in at
Hold on. Sami Callihan returning, but he is attacked immediately by Moose. The Impact World Champion. And Sami Callihan, no strangers to one another. A lot of bad blood. Battling it out right here on the ramp area. Not a good place to be for either of these two gentlemen. Moose going for the belly to back suplex, and it connects right here on the ramp. I dare say that Moose is as surprised to see Sami Callihan as anybody. Callihan has been out for months as a result of an injury at the hands of the champion Moose. We'll be back in a moment.
The darkness, you know who go the hardest. I roll out the red carpet, the 90s song and it belongs to us. Yeah. The time has come, now raise them up. When we hit the streets, it's a main event like we landed on the moon. Nothing been the same since. Now let the limelight shine bright. We're in our prime, at the time of our life. We own the night. Yeah. Hear us screaming louder. Can you see the fire in our eyes? Come on. We own the night. Walk among the giants in a den of lions. It's our time. That's right. We own the night. Whoa. We own the night. Whoa. We own the night. Looking to the fullest like we got your bullets on racing, car chasing, amazing. We everywhere, doing everything. Don't blink, you don't want to miss a thing. Let's go. Looking to the fullest like we got your bullets on racing, car chasing, amazing. We everywhere, doing everything. Don't blink, you don't want to miss a thing.
night, hear us screaming louder. Can you see the fire in our eyes?
We own the night. Walk among the
All right, fans. We've got a triple threat match coming your way now.
To the ring from New York, weighing in at 220 pounds, Steve Mackey.
Steve Macklin making his way down the aisle, making his nation debut. A lot of debuts taking place here tonight. This is the Impact Zone premiere episode. Macklin, one of the top performers anywhere in the world right now, and has chosen the Impact Zone to make his mark, his impact, if you will, on professional wrestling. We're about to see some of the great talent here in Impact Wrestling on display. Triple threat means 3 people at one time. First pinfall or submission will get the win. Once again, welcome everyone joining us here live tonight on the Nation Network. Jughead in the house along with PFW. Welcome to Rob Matchett. Thank you for joining us here for the debut episode of Impact Zone. As we take a look now at Trey Miguel, also making his Impact Nation debut.
First, from Toledo, Ohio, weighing in at 170 pounds, T.
Trey Miguel, one of the standout stars again for the X Division. That title right now is so hotly contested. We are on the road to Slammiversary. This is the go home, ladies and gentlemen. We know that Trey Miguel will have a big opportunity when it comes to the X Division Championship, currently held onto by Homicide. And now the final entrant. He is an Impact mainstay. He is one of the pillars. This is Eric Young.
Weighing in at 232 pounds, Eric Young.
Eric Young is a former Impact Heavyweight Champion. He's a former Impact X Division Champion, former Tag Team Champion. He has really done pretty much everything you can do in Impact Wrestling since his recent return. He is now the leader of Violent by Design, and they have absolutely run roughshod throughout Impact Wrestling. In an industry that is filled with factions, Violent by Design stands on their own, and they will stand up to anyone. Fans, we talk about our main event later tonight, 8-man tag team action. If you're just joining us, we know that the Good Brothers are going to be challenging. They've got tag team partners. We don't know who they're going to be. They are going to be going up against members of Honor No More. It is going to be an absolute unbelievable main event tonight. Bell sounds, action's underway. As Trey Miguel gets things started off with Steve Macklin. Saw that Eric Young was kind of hanging back in the corner, though. Going to let these two guys settle their differences if they want to. And smart move in a triple threat match. As much rest as you can get. Let the other two guys do what they've got to do. Neckbreaker right there by EY. Turns his attention back. Look at Trey Miguel with a nice move right there to duck the attack. Comes up with a series of kicks. Back sweep of the leg. And that is why this young man has had so much success here in Impact Wrestling. It's not just that he's a high flyer, ladies and gentlemen. He is very quick. He has the ability to completely turn the tempo of a match at the drop of a hat. As he and Eric Young now meet up towards the corner. And again, the feet. I think he's used his feet more than his fists in this one. There's a nice hurricane run on the other side. Eric Young out to the floor. Steve Macklin now trying to fight his way back up, and he does. Oh, and Trey Miguel going to the eyes. Miguel giving up a lot of size and strength in this matchup right here. And Macklin driving his head into the turnbuckle repeatedly. And now Eric Young sending Macklin over the top rope, crashing to the floor below. Decides instead to go after Trey Miguel. Goes for the cover, going to try and steal one here. But he only gets the one count. Trey Miguel now with the Irish whip. Eric Young into the corner. Got caught. Trey Miguel, nice move. Eric Young just equalizes with a super kick to the face. Mistake was made by Trey Miguel, celebrating a little too soon, and now he is still trying to get past the effects of that super kick. Gutbuster, now Eric Young down in the middle of the ring. Back and forth match as I would have expected it to be. Takes him over with a deep arm drag. Nicely done right there by Eric Young. Steve Macklin from behind. Eric Young making the same mistake. Slips out the back door and makes Macklin pay for it. Oh, he caught him on the way in and just drove him throat first onto the top rope, and Eric Young is in a lot of trouble after that one. Steve Macklin now tying him up, rolling through, and ends up with a crossface. Trey Miguel is in trouble. Referee's looking right at him to see if he wants to give it up. Macklin with a couple of stiff right hands. Eric Young backed up against the ropes. Springboard into a backbreaker. And now hooks the leg. Steve Macklin thinks he's got him, and he got two anyway. Going deep into the eyes is Macklin, and Eric Young going to have a lot of trouble gaining his bearing after that. Trey Miguel just took out Macklin and now goes to steal one here. Hooks the leg, and Eric Young able to kick out. Fans, if you're just joining us, this is the premiere episode of Impact Zone. Trey Miguel with a big elbow, and I believe he has indeed busted open Eric Young, blood flowing down the forehead of EY. Series of rights, a big shiver right there. Eric Young has him up in the air and deposits him. That's a variation of the Spicoli driver. Goes for the cover, hooks the leg. Will that be enough? There's two. And Macklin out the back door. Trey Miguel, belly-to-belly suplex right next to Steve Macklin. Eric Young, blood flowing down the face, getting dangerously close to going in the eyes as both of the opponents are slow to get back up from the top rope. Will it matter? Missile drop kick, but it doesn't connect. It is now Trey Miguel and Macklin in the middle of the ring. Neck breaker, nicely done. Hooks the leg quickly. Pulling back, has the leverage, and a 2 count. Boy, oh boy, that was as close as it gets, ladies and gentlemen. Has him up in the air. Turns him inside out. That reverse neck breaker head first deposits him in the middle of the ring. Steve Macklin is down for one, for two. Save made by Eric Young just back in time. That blood really starting to flow freely down the head of Eric Young. Referee might have to start looking at that and decide if Eric can safely continue, but he hit with a big elbow off the top rope, and Eric Young is going to pull out the victory. Tremendous victory for Eric Young here. The road to Slammiversary may indeed be paved with gold for Eric Young. We take a look back at some of these moments, and there were so many of them. That Death Valley driver really connecting, that shook Steve Macklin up. Might have been enough had he got him a little bit later on, but Macklin had just enough left in the tank to kick out of that one. Trey Miguel right here had the match won. He knew it, but he couldn't hold the shoulders down. A blood-soaked Eric Young victorious here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Plenty more action still to come. The number one contender will be here. Stay with us, ladies and gentlemen.
Finally! That's right, jabronis. The waiting is finally over. The Nation Network t-shirts have arrived, as well as other merch. Now available direct to you, the consumer. The 3 t-shirts that we have been promoting. That includes the WWE2K22 Crash t-shirt, the Nation Network logo, and the old school What the World is Watching. Also available, we've got mouse pads and coffee mugs. T-shirts start at $24.99, 2XL and larger at $3. If you purchase multiple items, shipping may be combined. Please allow 2 to 3 weeks for delivery and include all the details of what you're purchasing when you make your payment. You can pay directly at PayPal. PayPal.me/Nation Network. If you smell what the nation is cooking.
All right, fans, we are back, and here is the number one contender, Josh Alexander, a date with destiny.
Being the number one contender, that comes with certain perks. But let's talk about the fact. Let's talk about the elephant in the room, shall we? Or maybe better yet, we'll talk about the moose. See, Moose, I'm sitting in the back, and everyone's yelling at me, see what's going on the screen. And when I look, what do I see? I see you going after Sami Callihan. Now, somebody who's a little more suspicious might think you were doing that for a reason. Somebody might think that you were doing that to try and get Sami into the title match at Slammiversary. Well, with all due respect, I am not going to take anything away from Sami Callihan, but he's been on the shelf for the last 6 months while I've been busting my ass in this ring, earning the number one contender spot. So trust me, at Slammiversary, Moose, you don't have to worry about Sami, but you damn sure better worry about me. A lot of people look at you and automatically they are scared. And with good reason. You're freakishly big, you move like a cruiserweight, and you are the Impact World Champion. I can't take that from you today. But I will take that from you at Slammiversary. Trust me, Moose. Don't even try to screw with me.
Well, be careful what you wish for because you just might get it. Here comes the reigning Impact World Heavyweight Champion, Moose, heading toward the ring, and he doesn't look too happy. Of course, I can't recall a time where I ever saw him where he did look happy.
So it's gonna be like that, huh? You call out the name of Moose. You better be ready for what comes next. Now me and Sami, we got business to take care of. But I damn sure ain't running from you. Oh yeah, you talented. You got all the ability in the world. but you ain't got the world championship over your shoulder.
I don't have it because you have been ducking me.
And when I see you going after Sami Callihan like I did tonight, it makes me think you're trying to find another loophole. You're trying to find another, I'll say it, easier opponent. I'm not saying Sami's easy, but it'd be a whole lot easier for you than going up against me. I don't take shortcuts, I don't hide from no man, and I ain't scared of your ass. You want a piece of me at Slammiversary? I will give you that match. The Moose will ram right through you. I'll pay back everything you said in spades. Well, then I guess there's only one thing left for us to do. Put your name on the dotted line, big man, because talk don't get it done. I can walk the walk. Can you? Because all I've seen so far is a whole lot of talk and not much action. If action's what you want, I promise you that's what you're gonna get. Be very careful though, because once you sign that bottom line, you step it in to my hunting ground. You think you're hunting me? Well, just remember something. The hunter might become the hunted. And you remember something too. Don't hunt what you can't kill. And you're looking at the walking weapon.
Josh Alexander just hit the world champion with a headbutt. And a forearm, and another, and now unloading. Moose in trouble. Clothesline and all the way out to the floor he goes. The bad blood has been building between these men for weeks now. Josh Alexander trying to send a message out to Moose. Arguably out to the wrestling world, into the steel. Referee is out there trying to separate these two men. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back.
The darkness, you know who go the hardest. I roll out the red carpet, the 90s song and it belongs to us. The time has come, now raise them up. When we hit the streets, it's a main event, like we landed on the moon, nothing been the same since. Now let the limelight shine bright. We're in our prime, it's the time of our life. We own the night, hear us screaming louder. Can you see the fire in our eyes? Come on, we own the night, walk among the giants in a time. That's right. We own the night. We own the night. We own the night. Living to the fullest, like we got your bullets on racing, car chasing, amazing. We everywhere, doing everything. Don't blink, you don't want to miss a thing. Let's go. Living to the fullest, like we got your bullets on racing, car chasing, amazing. We everywhere, doing everything. Don't blink, you don't want to miss a thing.
All right, wrestling fans, time for our main event. It took everything we had here to break those two up. Security had to come down and separate Moose from Josh Alexander. But it does appear that Moose is going to give Josh his title shot at Slammiversary. Oh my God, look at this. That's Jay White.
Introducing first, at a combined weight of 725 pounds, the Impact World Tag Team Champions, Carl Anderson, Luke Gallows, and Jay White.
The Bullet Club. The Good Brothers calling on a friend, but this is a 8-man tag match. Who's their fourth member going to be? Ever since the Impact Zone had been invaded by Honor No More, the Good Brothers have stood tall and fought the good fight, but they've been outnumbered. But that looks like it is changing here tonight. Once again, we welcome everyone joining us here live on the Nation Network. Shout out to Jamon Scott, MSW Championship Wrestling in the house. Tom Hood joining us, along with Prime Time, Maximus. This is our main event of the evening, ladies and gentlemen, as we count down to Slammiversary here on the Nation Network.
And their partner.
Oh,
from
my
Mesa,
goodness.
Idaho, weighing in at 220 pounds, Chris Bay.
Well, the question has been answered. Who the partner is going to be? The Bullet Club. In full force here in the Impact Zone. And Honor No More, they may have bitten off a little bit more than they can chew here tonight. They were not expecting this. We sure as heck weren't expecting this. These four gentlemen know each other very well, ladies and gentlemen. They have made a dominant team in the past, and now they are fighting alongside one another again here in the Impact Zone. Honor No More, they've got to be, they're seeing all this, of course, on the monitors right now. What's got to be going through their mind as they get ready to come out here and do battle?
And their opponents. First, from Boston, Massachusetts, weighing in at 220 pounds, Wolf Eddie Edwards.
Eddie Edwards, brave soul, coming down here on his own. Not sure where the remaining members of Honor No More are right now. Eddie Edwards was Impact Wrestling until OGK came along and basically persuaded him to join Honor No More, and ever since then there's been no looking back for Eddie Edwards. It's not even a matter of honor no more, it's loyalty no more. As we await the remaining members here of Honor No More, I'm not sure what's going on. You would think they would have come out as a team. Well, somebody's got to do something. What's happening here? Oh, hold on. Oh, look at this.
At a combined weight 56 pounds, the Honor Champions, the Tool, Matt Taryn, Mike Kanellis, and PCO.
The Monster PCO coming down with the ROH Tag Team Champions. Taven and Kanellis. Man, I told you this was going to be a main event. Ladies and gentlemen, it doesn't get any better than this. The indestructible force that is PCO. Bell sounds, action's underway, and here we go, ladies and gentlemen. With an 8-man tag match, it is going to be anything goes pretty much here. Referee's going to have his work cut out for him. You saw Kanellis getting a cheap shot in. Anderson sending Edwards into the turnbuckle and caught him with a European uppercut. For Carl Anderson, it is very personal the way Eddie Edwards turned his back on the company that had been putting food on his table. Running powerbomb, nicely done by Carl Anderson. We know that the tag team titles will be on the line at Slammiversary. We are not sure as of this moment who they're going to be going up against, but we will have all of the information and the complete card available for you. Follow us on Twitter, ladies and gentlemen, as the referee gets caught up in the action almost. Double team by Honor No More. And Taven now going to work on Carl Anderson, choking him out right in the middle of the ring. Taven putting the boots to him. Anderson gets out of trouble. Nice shoulder block. Heads towards his corner, and he's looking to make a tag perhaps. There it is, Jay White. Making his in-ring debut here on the Nation Network. And Taven goes right to the eyes. Jay White in a lot of trouble right now. You see him reaching back. Comes up with a nice knee lift. Flying drop kick caught him right under the chin. Matt Taven now bringing the offense. Pulls back on the chin and he's stretching him out. He has that knee right in the small of the back. Will that be enough to draw a submission? He could just as soon reach over and grab the ropes to break the hold, but he didn't want to do that. Might be a matter of pride, but pride can get in the way of a victory sometimes. Taven bringing him around, puts him up against the ropes, but catches a back elbow for his trouble. Tag made, now the double team as Carl Anderson's going to come back into action with a cross body off the top rope. And now Taven lunging to make the tag. Eddie Edwards is in, clothesline, down goes Anderson, another one. Third time. PCO is in the ring, but he is not legal. Not that that has ever stopped them in the past. PCO's got his hand outstretched. We'll see if Eddie Edwards takes him up on the option. Rolled through by Eddie. He's got the leg and going into the calf killer, but he's too close to the ropes. Carl Anderson has definitely spent the majority of the time in the ring with a cutter. He thinks he's got him. Referee is tied up though, and Matt Taven, he would have had him. Finally, the referee there for the count, 2, and then Eddie Edwards now able to kick out, but he had a lot of time to recover. Once again down, but way too close to the ropes and too close to the corner, and he got him! Eddie Edwards pulls it out! He did the smart thing by cutting the ring in half, kept him very close to his corner. Honor No More continue to do the damage here. We don't know what's going to happen at Slammiversary, ladies and gentlemen, but I assure you, there will be some form of retribution, no doubt about it. He caught him with that radio silence right there, that leg drop, and got the pinfall.
Here are your winners, Wolf Eddie Edwards, The Tool Matt Taven, Mike Kanellis, and PCO.
What is going to happen at Slammiversary?